Hello, and welcome back to our channel. I'm so happy you're here because today could be the beginning of a completely different English journey for you. If you've ever felt frustrated because you've spent months or even years trying to learn English but still can't speak confidently, this series is for you. If you've downloaded English learning apps, you've paid for English classes, you've watched YouTube videos, you've studied grammar, you've memorized vocabulary. Yet when someone speaks English to you, you freeze. The words disappear. You understand some English, but speaking it feels difficult. If that sounds like you, don't worry. You're in the right place. This podcast is different. For the next 9 days, we're going to train your English the way your brain naturally learns a language. No pressure, no endless grammar lessons, no memorizing long vocabulary lists. Instead, we're going to listen, repeat, speak, and improve a little every single day. By the end of this journey, you'll notice that understanding English becomes easier, speaking feels more natural, and your confidence starts to grow. All you have to do is show up and practice with me every day. Let's begin. What is shadowing? So, what exactly is shadowing? Shadowing is one of the most effective ways to improve your spoken English. It simply means listening to a fluent English speaker and repeating exactly what they say. You copy their pronunciation. You copy their rhythm. You copy their intonation. You copy their emotion. It's almost like becoming their shadow. You don't spend time translating every word into your own language. Instead, you train your ears and your mouth to work together. At first, it might feel strange. You might miss some words. You might speak slowly. That's completely normal. Every fluent English speaker started as a beginner. The goal isn't perfection. The goal is progress. Every day you practice, your brain becomes faster. Your listening improves. Your pronunciation becomes clearer. And speaking English begins to feel more natural. Why does shadowing work? Many people study English for years. They know grammar, they know vocabulary, but they still struggle to speak. Why? Because speaking is a skill, and every skill improves through practice. Think about learning to ride a bicycle. You don't become good by reading a book about bicycles. You become good by getting on the bicycle and riding it. Speaking English works the same way. Shadowing trains several skills at once. It improves your listening, your pronunciation, your fluency, your confidence, your speaking speed. And the best part? You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be consistent. 10 minutes every day is far more powerful than 2 hours once a week. Why learn English? Language is much more than words. Language is confidence. Language helps you travel. It helps you get better job opportunities. It helps you study abroad. It helps you connect with people from around the world. It allows you to enjoy movies, podcasts, books, and conversations without constantly translating in your head. Most importantly, language gives you the confidence to express who you really are. That's why we're here. Not just to learn English, but to help you become confident using it. Here's how this series works. Every episode has a different theme. Each lesson builds on the previous one. Don't rush. Learning a language is a step-by-step journey. Here's what we'll cover together. Day 1. Understanding shadowing and completing your very first practice. Day 2. Rhythm and connected speech. You'll discover why native speakers sound smooth and natural instead of robotic. Day 3. Pronunciation and clarity. You'll learn how to pronounce English sounds more clearly without worrying about having a perfect accent. Day 4, intonation and emotion. You'll learn how changing your voice can completely change the meaning of a sentence. Day 5, fluency and confidence. You'll begin speaking without translating every sentence in your head. Day 6, record yourself and listen back. You'll hear your own progress and discover exactly what to improve. Day 7, review day. We'll revisit previous lessons and compare your English today with your English on day 1. Day 8, shadowing without a script. You'll rely on your listening instead of reading and begin understanding English naturally. Day 9, putting everything together. We'll complete a longer shadowing practice and celebrate your progress. If you'd like to continue learning, you can also reach out for my audio or video coaching classes. I'll provide guided practice, personalized feedback, and step-by-step lessons to help you build even greater confidence and fluency. Let's begin your first shadowing practice. Remember, don't worry about mistakes. Don't stop the recording every few seconds. Just listen, then repeat after me. Ready? Let's go. Practice 1. Short sentences. Repeat after me. I am learning English every day. I work at a school. I live in Hong Kong. I go to work every day by bus. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day. I enjoy learning new things. I practice English every morning. My confidence grows every day. I believe I can become fluent. Excellent. Now let's repeat a few of them again. I am learning English every day. I go to work every day by bus. My confidence grows every day. I believe I can become fluent. Wonderful. Practice 2, longer sentences now. Let's make the sentences a little longer. Remember, shadow after me. I believe that learning English will create new opportunities for my future. Every time I practice speaking, I become a little more confident. I don't need to be perfect because every mistake helps me improve. The more I listen and repeat, the more natural English becomes. I am proud of myself for choosing to improve a little every single day. Fantastic practice 3. Shadow these longer passages. Now we're going to challenge ourselves. Don't worry if you don't repeat every word perfectly. Just keep going. Repeat after me. Every great speaker started as a beginner. No one was born speaking English fluently. They became better through patience, daily practice, and the courage to keep going even when they made mistakes. Learning a language is like planting a tree. You won't see huge changes overnight, but every day you water it, the roots grow stronger. One day you'll look back and realize how much you've grown. Confidence doesn't appear before you start speaking. Confidence is built every time you open your mouth, make a mistake, learn from it, and try again. That's how fluent speakers are made. Your future self will thank you for the work you're doing today. Every sentence you repeat, every new sound you practice, and every lesson you complete brings you one step closer to speaking English naturally. Remember that progress is never about being perfect. It's about showing up consistently. Even 10 minutes of focused practice every day can completely change your English over the next few months. Amazing work. Take a deep breath. You just completed your first shadowing session. Before we finish, I want you to remember something. You could have skipped this episode. You could have told yourself, I'll start tomorrow. But you didn't. You chose to begin today. And that's something to be proud of. Today, you've already trained your ears. You've practiced speaking. You've improved your pronunciation. and you've taken the very first step toward becoming a more confident English speaker. That first step is often the hardest one. I'm proud of you. Keep going. Homework before tomorrow's lesson. Here's your challenge. Find an English podcast or a YouTube video that you genuinely enjoy. It can be about travel, comedy, news, cooking, technology, sports, anything that interests you. Listen to just 2 minutes of it, then play those same 2 minutes again and shadow the speaker. Don't worry if you can't keep up. Don't worry if you make mistakes. Just keep repeating. Consistency is what creates fluency. If you enjoyed today's lesson, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a new episode. Tomorrow, we're going to explore something that many English learners ignore, but it's one of the biggest secrets to sounding natural. We're talking about rhythm. If you want to stop sounding like you're reading from a textbook and start sounding smoother and more like a natural English speaker, don't miss day 2. Thank you for spending these few minutes with me. I'm so proud of you for taking the first step. Keep practicing. Keep believing in yourself. And remember, every fluent English speaker was once a beginner. I'll see you in day 2.